everyone, and I thought I'd try another one of these kind of several part review sort of things where it's kind of like a set of themed reviews. So I've got Tigertron here. This is actually the Takara version of it, the original. So I've got a few Tigertrons at the moment. So I've got this guy here. I don't know if you can see him properly. I have the reissue on the way. I've got Kingdom Tigertron, the regular version, which has arrived. I haven't picked it up yet. And then obviously I've got the Golden Disc Tigertron as well. So a few different ones as well. So what I thought I'd do is kind of kick off that by kind of like doing a bit of an Origins review and taking a look at Tigertron, the kind of original figure. I've actually got the UK version as well, and you can see there is a difference in colour between the UK US version and the Takara one. So this one being, you know, quite white and green, and then this one almost like a cream colour with the green on it as well. I don't want to open this one up because this is the original, so I'm probably still going to be on the lookout for like a UK one, just to have one loose. But I just thought I'd give you a quick look at the packaging on this one. Interestingly enough, it shows you the picture on the front here, actually with his mutant face on there, and actually that looks a lot scarier than it does actually on the actual figure. And if you come around to on the back, it kind of gives you a glimpse at all the figures. Well, not all of the figures, but a lot of the figures in the line there. So it shows you the 2-pack with Optimus Primal and Megatron, the smaller figures. And then you've got Razor Beast for the Maximals, Dinobot, Tigertron is a deluxe, Rhinox is a deluxe, Armadillo, Wolfgang. And then for the Predacons, you've got Insecticon, Buzzsaw, Black Arachnia, Snapper, Iguanus, and Megatron. On the back, it does give you some stats here as well. So you've got Strength 8, Intelligence 3, Speed 8, Endurance 7, Rank 4, Courage 10, Firepower 7, and Skill 6. And what it says about him is Reconnaissance, which kind of ties in with how he was in the cartoon series, I think. So it says, appointed by Optimus Primal for Northern Polar Sector Reconnaissance, roams the frozen tundra in animal form, but quickly converts to robot mode for battle, removing its titanium tail and converting it to a powerful quasar cannon to vaporize Predacons. Powerful and considered fearless, Tigatron is also equipped with a toxic fluid blaster that stops enemies cold, rendering their bodies useless. And you've even got like a little proof of purchase thing down here, which is really neat, which you can cut out. I don't think it was like collecting for anything on these ones. And then you've got like the little cut out instructions that are on here as well, and it shows you about the kind of water blaster. So that is the UK one. Obviously I'm going to go in and show you now the Takara one. So I'll switch the camera around and we'll take a look at the Takara release in this little short video. Right then, so here you go. This, like I mentioned, is the Takara one. So it is kind of, you've got this kind of bright white pearlescent sort of paint job, and they're kind of greenish or aqua coloured. I don't know what you would call that for the other bits. Interestingly, a bit like the thing with this one here as well is the actual robot mode. It's kind of got that classic thing where their head on them actually doesn't look like he does on the show, so he looks quite different in here. So he's quite different looking bot mode for the face, and then he's got the kind of mutant head that comes down like that, which is pretty decent. It does look fairly menacing, but nowhere near as menacing as it does on the actual artwork here. So, you know, you think maybe if they'd added a few more paint apps around it, it would have been good. But I really like the idea of the kind of beast faces, and it was quite a cool way that they did it with that kind of that kind of motion that you got there. I think I preferred that way of doing it as opposed to the I think the Megatron one, where it's kind of like wings that kind of flap over and do that. Yeah, so it's a fairly vibrant paint job. He does come with 2 weapons. So he's got this one here, which fits underneath his gut, and you can see there's kind of all kind of bits in here and stuff like that. And it's actually like a little water gun. So you just put that in water, squeeze it in, and it should retain some, and then you can fire it out like that. To my knowledge, it still kind of works. I actually picked up this Tigertron along with loads and loads of other Beast Wars figures in a job lot. Literally, probably it would probably be over 10 years ago on eBay. I tried to look and find out, get the details for it, but it's so long ago actually that all the details had actually been taken off eBay, you know, of the purchase. So I guess they wipe it after so long, because I was interested to see actually how much I paid for the lot, because it was like a huge box and it literally had more or less all of the characters from Beast Wars, a lot of the kind of Japanese ones that are all boxed and stuff like that, and I just kind of ripped everything open and got it. I kept some of the packaging and stuff like that, but yeah. Anyway, and then he's got this other gun, which is a blaster, which is kind of like his tail piece here. You can see where that kind of folds up into there. So you're equipped with two guns, and he's a pretty good looking bot. I mean, this kind of front piece here does kind of stick out a little bit, and you know, he's all right kind of posing him like that, dead on, face on, but you have to, the camera at the moment is kind of pointing down a little bit, and you have to be, because otherwise if you're like that, I don't know, it can kind of block out the face a little bit. But the head does rotate all the way around, and obviously you've got that feature where you can push this bit down to become the mutant head. Everything's on ball joints, so the arms can actually rotate all the way around, and you've also got rotation there, a double jointed arm that goes up to there, which is actually part of the transformation. The fists and everything are solid, but this is all painted silver nicely. The paint job for the actual tiger is really good, all the like stripes and stuff. The face is painted, the eyes are painted, sorry, as well, and all the little whiskers and the teeth and everything else like that. And the molded detail makes it look like fur, but there's no actual like whiskers or anything else like that. It's all quite solid. I think there is waist articulation there, but it's kind of hindered by this piece here. I don't know if I got it. No, it is that way around, yeah. Because if you do it the other way around, this waist piece doesn't flop down all the way. So you do have like a bit of a gap in there, and then the legs move forward, kind of up to there. They're kind of hindered a little bit, and then back to there. But they can go all the way out and do a bit of a splits. Bend to there, rotation here, goes all the way around. Nice paint apps all through here as well, which matches the colour of the plastic, which is good. And then silver feet, which kind of fold out from here, and that just moves forward and back. So he's pretty stable, because you've got these huge kind of tiger feet at the back there, kind of giving him that kind of stability. So yeah, I think for the time, you know, they're pretty good figures, weren't they? I think, what year was it? Just looking at the other Tigertron in terms of what, can't remember what actual year. 1996. Yeah. So, and transformation, it's fairly simple from what I can remember. You just kind of fold this bit out here. This bit, you kind of rotate around. These arms kind of fold in. Then you move these arms in, and they peg into this bit here. Rotate them around. The reissue of Tigertron that they're doing as well, funny enough, is, I think I showed it on the kind of brief like intro clip. They've done it in the Takara colours. So yeah, I think that's the right call. It's a shame, because I've got that one, the the original release already in here with the kind of older colours. So I'm still after a UK one with that. Yes, that's the right way around. So this tail bit here, the gun bit, the tail just folds over that gun and kind of hides that a little bit. And then that tail bit clips over there. These actually rotate around, and then you fold this bit in. So fold that in, rotate the leg around, and like that. I mean, you could have him like that if you want, but then this bit here is supposed to clip in here. So if you are getting a Tigertron or a Cheetah or one of the molds, just, you know, if you're buying it off anywhere and you've got it pictured in kind of Tiger mode, just make sure that it has got this bit, because that's probably an easy piece to miss. And that just clips in underneath, so it fills in that gap like that. But it does mean he's got like a bit of a gun there coming out from the front there. These leg bits do move, but it's kind of all, you've got big gaps there, so really there isn't a lot of articulation apart from the big old feet at the back. I mean, the feet at the back look ridiculous, don't they? But, you know, it was still a good transform. I think it, you know, for the time, I think it was pretty good. You know, at this time, sort of coming from G1, we were kind of used to figures with zero articulation. So the fact that this didn't have much in this mode, but had so much more in robot mode, was fine. You got all the extra guns. I mean, the paint looks really great on it as well. Yeah, overall, a really good toy and well worth having in your collection. If you don't have the original, well worth picking up the re-release that's coming out. Or, you know, if you're not fussed about the packaging and stuff like that, you might be able to pick up one of the older ones now that the re-releases are coming out. Maybe people are starting selling theirs, I don't know. It's worth looking out for anyway. And I'll just change him back real quick. So you just literally unplug everything. So that's the good thing about these characters. They were really good play value and good fun to kind of transform back and forth. So you just twist everything around like that. Bring these pieces up here like that. The arms come out like so. One of the cool things I remember about these toys when they first came out was all the ball joints. I was really impressed with the posability, but also as well the fact that if you're a little bit forceful or something, it meant that you could actually just put the arm back on. So they just felt a little bit more robust. And there you are. You got him back in robot mode, looking extremely cool. That's it for now, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, where we'll take a look at the next Tigertron. So we'll take a look at, I think we'll take a look at Kingdom Tigertron before we take a look at his mutated friend from the Golden Disc collection. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.